What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just kidding. This isn't one of those. What's actually happening is I'm going on a solo trip to Salt Lake City and Chicago. Well, Chicago first, then Salt Lake City tomorrow. So today's Thursday. I'm leaving Friday, 6 in the morning. Going with Gabe at 3:30 to make the BWI, get myself done, and then catch my flight to Chicago. We got a couple of things lined up in Chicago and Salt Lake City. I'm not really sure what the order of the things I'm gonna do in really either city are. I kind of made like a, like a list, or I compiled things that I want to do, but I don't exactly know how I'm gonna go about doing it. I think I'm just gonna kind of play it by the ear to see how it all pans out, like in terms of timing and how long it takes me to get from one place to another. But basically how this all ended up happening was we're supposed to go on a trip with Bethel, Mickey, Gabe, Brooke, everybody, basically all the cousins, because kind of as a makeup trip for COVID, kind of messing up last summer, but that ended up not working out for various reasons. I won't even get into that. That was that was a whole struggle. But eventually it kind of came down to it, and I was like, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna go on a solo trip and just kind of see what happens. So it was pretty spontaneous, actually. Like one of my best friends, Twigs, told me that she was going back to Chicago a while back, and it kind of just occurred to me like, oh, I can just go to Chicago and meet up with her there, spend a few days there. But the Salt Lake City thing kind of came after, where it was like I was basically just looking for places that have really cool hiking spots, because that's something I'm really into. And I ended up picking Salt Lake City because they have a bunch of cool stuff. There's one really big cool thing I'm gonna do at the very end. I'm not gonna say it now, but it's it's been a lifelong dream. I didn't even know it was a lifelong dream. But you guys will see that at the end. Mom, sorry in advance. Definitely not gonna be happy with me, but it's okay. You only live once, man. But yeah, so I'm basically just gonna kind of document my my trip as I go, and attempt to vlog. It's gonna be pretty messed up, but I'm gonna give the YouTube life a shot for a week, and kind of see how it turns out. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So yeah, let's have some fun. All right, so it's 3:30. I'm not really as tired as I thought I'd be, honestly. I slept at like 11 so far I was asleep, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm with Hawari, but he doesn't seem to be feeling like being put on camera, so let me not test him this early in the morning. But yeah, on our way to the airport, hyped. First impressions, this place is like baby New York. Kind of seems like took a deep breath of air and smelled gunpowder. Nah, let me stop playing. It is beautiful though. It really does seem like New York. I can't put my camera, but see the buildings in the background. It isn't the greatest view, but it's pretty dope. What I do find weird though is they had a train running straight through the highway, and they have it running like right along the street. It feels like Infamous. If y'all ever played that game, it's literally exactly like that. Like, I bet they based the game off of this. Grabbed some food at Chick-fil-A. Didn't go too fancy just because I'm kind of saving that for lunch and dinner. But I'm on an architecture boat tour, or we're about to go onto one. Basically just taking us around all the landmarks in Chicago along the river. So I'm pretty happy for that. Up the architecture tour. That was actually pretty dope. A lot of history here that I didn't know about. A lot of cool buildings. I wouldn't have even thought I'm really into architecture like that, but it was pretty interesting. I liked it. But now on to Harold's Chicken Shack. If you know me, I'm a big fan of fried chicken. I want to go, see if I can give it my stamp of approval or not. And I'll probably head home. All right, so we made it here. This is the chicken. It looks crazy. Can't lie. Smells pretty damn good too, but I guess we'll see how it tastes in a second. It's really hot, so I'm gonna leave it. I ain't built like that. First thoughts on the fries, I'd probably say it's like pretty close to Checkers. Honestly, a little better, not as greasy. This is the chicken. That is, oh, that's wild seasoning, bro. Oh man, I'd probably say it's like the second best. Only better than, well, only thing that's better than it is this place that we went to in Georgia called This Is It. that was like unmatched. I was like, you really can't get better than that. But this is pretty damn close, not gonna lie. Closest I've ever had since. For real. Now that I got the itis, I'm gonna go back home, toss my stuff down, and get ready to go out to dinner. Right in a moment though, a homeless dude asked me for help, but I have no cash on me, so I just bought him some Harold's chicken. I was like, damn, there goes my good day my good deed for the for the day. Blessed him with some chicken. Look who we finally ended up meeting up with. Hey, we had dinner. What's this called? It's the Mark. 10 out of 10, I'd say. What do you rate it?
He only had drinks, so.
But I had drinks and fries. Thank you very much. With garlic aioli, super fire. But what would you rate it though?
The tacos, not so good.
Oh God. There's a free Palestine protest going on literally 3 feet away from us. I love the energy. I'm gonna wait for a second. There we go.
But yeah, I would rate this establishment a 7.
Better lower your voice when you say that. I thought it was amazing. I didn't have that much, but I really thought it was really good. The service was nice too, so yeah. I don't know what we're on next, but I guess we'll see you guys in the next clip.
Amen.
I caught the last end of that, but she's praying for me because of the surprise. I'm not gonna say what it is. Also, Emilio's back from the bathroom.
What's up?
What's up? Day 1 done. Definitely had a lot of fun today. Really looking forward to tomorrow. Trying to pack the whole day with activities. So definitely looking forward to that. Shout out to Emilio and Twigs for buying me dinner. That was really nice. And yeah, excited. See you guys tomorrow. Morning, guys. I know you like that transition. I'm out here mastering the YouTuber ways. Finally, not feeling like death. I got a decent night's sleep. But I'm gonna go grab matcha tea, maybe some breakfast, and then we're gonna head right back to the city and get into it. Let's go. Let's get it. So we're at the Willis Tower, which at one point was the tallest, I think, skyscraper in the world, I want to say, but not for too long because people wanted to outdo it. But it's basically one of the best views in the city, and there's something really cool over there. So what they do is they tilt you over the edge with hydraulics, and they do it step by step, so you go, further and further out as you go. That was intense, man. I don't really just feel like that, but Lord, just staring out over 94 floors at an angle, oh my God. That was terrifying. Worth it though, that was cool. On to Portillo's, a place that my friends Nana and Marin told me about. Probably gonna go with like a hot dog, some fries maybe. I hear the milkshakes are good too, but I'm gonna end up biking at some point, so I don't know if I wanna do that to myself, but arrived. It's almost set up like you don't think got it. At the end, the beef hot dog with some fries there. I didn't get too much, so I'm not trying to fill myself up like I said, but it's looking good. My hopes. That hot dog and fries, very nice, very, very nice. I'm gonna say like a 9 out of 10. Shout out to Cameron and Nana. But now we're on our way to the Museum of Contemporary Arts. I just left out of the Contemporary Arts Museum. That was pretty cool. I can't say I liked all of it, just because some of it is like so abstract that I'm just like, what the heck. But for the most part, there were some pretty powerful pieces in there. Definitely worth the trip. Now I'm about to do the lakefront bike tour. So I'm basically just gonna bike across the length of Lake Michigan. So let's go. Just got onto the bike, and someone definitely lied, because you can't forget how to ride a bike. As I'm realizing, but it's alright though. These views are something crazy. I'm biking along the whole lake, and it's just like miles and miles of this. And you'll see in the video, there's also the city too. It looks so crazy from here. I don't know why I didn't get into this like sooner. Shout out to Yosef. This man, he's been on that bike life. I gotta get into this when I get back home. Done with the bike riding. Now we're headed to Lou Malnati's, the last food spot. We're going there for deep dish pizza that I hear is pretty good, so guess we're gonna find out in a little bit. Pizza secured. This thing smells amazing. Definitely worth it. Shout out to Bam and Nana for that one. Sorry, Mickey. I think it has a Domino beat. I can't lie to you, my brother. Definitely better than Domino's. We're loyal out here, but it is what it is. But on to, I think, a lake tour now. Got done with the lake tour. That was actually pretty dope. They talked a lot more about the general history as opposed to the architecture that talked about the building specifically. So definitely very cool. Heading over to a place called Devil's Dogs. Sorry, aunts and uncles. I know the name isn't, or it doesn't sound too good, but I hear the food's really good. So, you know, forgive me. You know I had to stop by for the greatest trip ever. We made it. Yes, sir. So I got the slider and fries. Pretty good. I'd say maybe a little bit under Five Guys, but I think Five Guys is amazing. So, you know, a step under for me, it's still pretty good. But back home now. Back home, it's around midnight. I gotta get up at 6 to start getting ready for the flight. Next up is Salt Lake City. Really happy about that. A lot of cool stuff that I'm gonna end up doing over there. So. Oh God. 6 a.m. Feeling like death, but gotta go. Nice healthy breakfast to start the day. We figured out everything with the airport. Got to the car. This is the car that we got, Dodge Durango. Definitely went overboard. They gave me the Dodge Durango 2021 GT. But this is about to be real nice. I'm about to be riding in style. So I think now the move is heading to a hiking trail and then going to the Airbnb as soon as it opens. Back home, you know, we gotta drive like an hour and a half to get like, you know, really nice mountain views, and even then they're not that nice. Here we have double the size mountains within like a 20-minute drive. This is like my whole element. It's incredible. Starting off with a baby hike though, and then tomorrow is gonna be the big boy one. Looking forward to it. Definitely not lost. I just don't know which direction I came from or where I parked. Made it back to the car. I was definitely kidding about being lost. I digress. I think I'm just gonna go to Starbucks and grab a green tea and then head to a national park not too far from here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do there. I'll probably just end up hiking again, but I hear there's buffalo there, so let's hope we can. Double rainbow. Find these damn bison. Apparently it's bison, not buffalo, but I'm gonna find them. If it's the last thing that I do. Mission accomplished. I'm not trying to get too close though, because I like to live and I like my insides on the inside. Hey, let's just say if I had it on me, one of these baby buffaloes out here about to be like Bambi. I wouldn't have to pay for food my entire trip. Whoa. I don't like how fast they're going. Got to the Airbnb. Now I'm about to go find out about this In-N-Out. People have been talking about it a little too much for my liking. And we're gonna see in person how it is. Let's see what you got. I got into that In-N-Out fully prepared to prove myself right that Five Guys was better, and I cannot lie. I don't know, man. It's a pretty tight one. I'm gonna have to get it again just to be sure, but it's really close. So someone wasn't lying apparently. Getting up at 5 tomorrow though, to head over to Zion National Park. Got some pretty cool hikes over there, so that's what we're on tomorrow. Let's get it. Five hours later, we're here. The line for the shuttle is really long, so I'm just gonna walk about 1.5 miles and then start my hike from there. Not even really sure which one I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna get there and wing it. An elementary school right next to a mountain. Not sure how I feel about that. I can't feel my legs. Great hike though. The canyons are really unbelievable. The camera doesn't even really do them justice. Abel put it in a good way. He said it looks like it's on a green screen. Like it's so big, it doesn't even look real. But now it's time to go back down the mountain. I saw some bison burgers, so we're about to go ahead and try that out and see how that is. Eating this burger really made me wonder why beef is the preferred meat. This is like genuinely better than basically every burger I've ever had. Who knew? I was gonna wait to do the outro to the hike part of this video. That sunlight hitting right though, you feel me? I had to take advantage. Probably gonna go back home, take a shower and stuff. Probably grab some ramen. I heard there's a really good spot around here, and then go to a park and just kind of enjoy my meal and finish out the day like that. And tomorrow is where we're gonna do the big thing that I kind of saved for the last part of the trip. So catch you guys there. Now, if you know me, you know I like to do like daredevil stuff, like, you know, living life on the edge. When we did skydiving for my 21st birthday, from that point on, it was really just, what can we do to top this? Or, you know, what would be equal? I just didn't know I'd find the answer here. But what I planned for today is a little over the edge, even for me. So I'm a little nervous, but definitely excited. How you feeling, bro? Feeling all right? Man, I'm terrified. I can't even lie. It's just, the thought of it is just like, it's in my head. I'm like, whoa. Man, I don't want to hear that. You know what your name is? You got this. No, you're right. I'm tripping. Let's get it. All right, guys. Here we are. See that right there? We're about to fly it. Yes, sir. Sorry, Mom.
So we're just gonna go ahead and get lined up to the runway. Just like this. And then when you're ready, I'll have you add in full power, so all the way to the top.
All right.
Yep, there you go. Good, just like that. So go ahead and hold the yoke. Airspeed's alive. There's 40. There's 50. There's 55. And there's 60, so start pulling back towards you. Good, just a little bit more. A little bit more. Good, just kind of hold this. There you go. That is it.
Oh my God.
Woo! You took off, not me.
This is exhilarating. Oh my Lord. And I'm just holding it here.
Perfect, just like that.
Ooh.
South Valley traffic,
All right.
Cherokee 344 Charlie Romeo.
We're gonna go ahead and make a left turn just towards the mountain. So just kind of a left turn. So just use the yoke and then just gradually, just like that. See, you're not even like turning, and the airplane's wanting to turn. Southside traffic, Archer 963 Whiskey Charlie is making a left turn out off the departure leg. Runway 16 will be an eastbound departure to Salt Lake. Alright, you can go ahead and start bringing your wings level.
Cherokee 344 Charlie Romeo, and we're taxiing onto runway 1.
Cool. And then just kind of push that nose forward just a little bit. There you go. Salt Lake approach, Archer 963 Whiskey Charlie to depart to South Valley Regional.
Landed. I think it went pretty well. How would you say it went?
It was awesome. It's like the best pilot out there, so he's ready to become a pilot.
Hey, you heard it from man. Hey, what can I say? That was something else. I've always wanted to fly, and it's just funny that it ended up being that I actually flew, but just not in the way that I actually wanted to. Very cool experience though. I would definitely do it again. I picked a great location too, just because the mountains all around and the lake are just beautiful from that high up. And to the parents that are definitely watching this, shaking their head, being like, "Oh, Balagay Leach," I don't know what to tell you, man. You only live once. This has been a great experience though. This whole solo travel thing. I would definitely want to do it again, and would recommend it to anyone else that kind of wants to try something new for a vacation. Just great overall time. I loved it.